This is 7 National News, and in our top story. The UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has asserted that the government services centres are the field for competition between government's teams, explaining that the new star rating system will produce real leaders that will earn respect and appreciation. The ruler of Dubai's comments came during his visit to Fujairah Traffic Police to reveal the 5-star rating plate that the centre acquired based on the star rating initiative standard that was launched earlier this week. His Highness said that he is keen to launch the 5-star services centres personally because the hard-working and dedicated teams deserve acknowledgement. Sheikh Mohammed toured the centre that employs 173 staff, provides 77 government services and serves over 110,000 people in the Emirate of Fujairah. And the ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has visited the Qasr al Hosn Festival in Abu Dhabi. Sheikh Mohammed was accompanied by the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, along with the Crown Prince of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Following the official reception, Sheikh Mohammed toured the Qasr al Hosn Festival and he was briefed on the events taking place to highlight the history of the UAE and introduce new generations to the culture, heritage and lifestyle of their ancestors prior to the oil boom. Dubai's taxi fleet just got greener as Cars Taxi has brought in 28 hybrid vehicles to join the 20 cabs launched last year by the RTA's Dubai Taxi Corporation. Cars Taxi is the first private taxi franchise to introduce hybrid taxis and is planning to add 22 more by the end of this year. The executive director at Cars Taxi Group, Abdullah Sultan Al Sabbagh, was quoted as saying that an additional 300 hybrid vehicles would join the taxi fleet in Dubai next year, while there are plans to experiment with different technologies such as plug-in electric taxis as well as compressed natural gas as an option. Among the green options, hybrid seems to be the best in terms of its efficiency, its ability to reduce fuel consumption and CO2 emissions, with the Toyota Hybrid Camry operating through a combination of electricity and gasoline. The vehicle consumes 33% less fuel and reduces carbon emissions by up to 33%. Cars Taxi operates a fleet of 1,555 taxis in Dubai, in addition to 155 Hala taxis that operate through a booking-only service. Additionally, the RTA has announced that Dubai taxis will offer free Wi-Fi in all cars by the end of the year, as part of a push to create a smart city. People will be able to connect their smartphones, tablets or laptops and surf the internet as soon as they enter the taxi. The service is already available in 155 Hala taxis across the city. The service comes off the back of new initiatives recently launched, including the introduction of Wi-Fi services on intercity buses, internet-connected bus shelters and new fare payment options by credit, debit and Knoll cards. The Dubai Sports City Council unveiled its physical activity project called Dubai Pulse at the recently concluded high-level forum, Move for Health. The event held discussions to solve the life-threatening challenge of physical inactivity in the region. Dr. Ahmed Al Sharif, General Secretary of the Dubai Sports Council, also revealed that by 2015, Dubai will have 8 new cycling and walking tracks. The 8 tracks dedicated to cycling is in addition to the existing 3, including a 47-kilometre cycling track, while work is underway on an 18-kilometre-long walking track. Preparations are also in progress on 2 to 4 playgrounds for children, wherein pitches and running tracks will be added. Since the launch of DSC in 2009, officials say they have seen a significant rise in the number of residents exercising, from 34.6% in 2009 to 41% in 2013. Investment in facilities, as well as efforts that aim to encourage and engage residents into action for well-being, are ongoing in the Emirate to see a physically active and healthy society.
We start our main strategy, Dubai Sport Council strategy, the basic one, the first one, from 2007 to 2010. And also the second plan, 2011-2015. Based on that, we put sport activity in our main goals. The first goal, to create a good and wellness and health society.
And finally, in the bulletin, the Dubai International Boat Show will be on full throttle from the 4th until the 8th of March, when it stages its 22nd edition. Organisers say this year's event is a clear reflection of the growing confidence in Dubai as a hub and the show's significance in the local, regional and international marine industry. This year's boat show will showcase 430 boats valued at 1.8 billion dirhams. Organisers say the event has witnessed a 20% rise in the number of participants. 30 luxury boats exceeding 21 metres, including 19 spectacular super yachts, are just among the attractions lined up for industry players, investors, buyers and enthusiasts. The 88.5-metre-long super yacht called Nirvana, one of the world's top 50 longest super yachts, is among the main highlights. Saeed Harab, Vice President of the Dubai International Marine Club and Senior Advisor for the Dubai International Boat Show, says the event continues to raise the bar year on year. And Dubai is set to become the world's leisure maritime capital, with its modern marina facilities, strong maritime tourism infrastructure and increasingly knowledgeable customers. The event serves as a pillar in bringing together the best the industry has to offer on an internationally visible platform to drive the regional and local boating industry. Saeed Harab recalled the high presence of UAE-based Gulf Craft, one of the world's top 10 super yacht manufacturers, at a recent international boat show.
Boat or yacht from Gulf Craft. I was really, for me, a surprise, and was also happy about it, because when we saw our local manufacturer produce a certain and nice boat, then I understand this is because during the boat show, those local manufacturers working hard to compete and to provide facility, design, speed, according of the local market and international market.
Dubai's maritime sector contributes 14.4 billion dirhams to Dubai's GDP, according to a study conducted by Dubai Maritime City Authority. At present, there are 64 marinas and 12,629 berths overall across the GCC. The UAE accounts for 38% of the entire marina berthing market, with 30 marinas and 4,816 berths, according to ART Marine's research. The company's CEO, Gregor Stinner, says their participation at this year's event is evidence of the growing market confidence and the show's importance as a global platform for marine products and services.
One of our most recent successes is Soma Bay in Egypt on the Red Sea Riviera, which is our first, I would say, management contract in Egypt. We're targeting 2 more in Egypt. We're in negotiations today in Qatar for one very large development, where we will also act during the construction period as technical advisors. In Oman, we're targeting 2 marinas as well, and so on. I mean, I think we're well established for that. We are well known that we have the jewel or crown jewel of all marinas under our management, which is the Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi. We are obviously also targeting something in our hometown, which is Dubai. Things we cannot disclose at this stage, but we've been following quite rigorously.